Amidst the vibrant chaos of a Mumbai street, Meera strides purposefully, her corporate attire a stark contrast to the surroundings. Her polished exterior hints at success, yet a deep sadness flickers in her eyes. The cacophony of honking cars and chattering crowds amplifies the sense of overwhelming chaos. Each step she takes seems measured, a delicate balance between composure and vulnerability. The city's relentless energy surrounds her, a constant reminder of the world's indifference to her inner turmoil. Despite the noise and activity, she remains isolated in her thoughts, a solitary figure in a sea of faces. Meera steps into her modern apartment, the door clicking shut behind her. The facade crumbles as she collapses onto the plush couch. Tears well in Meera's eyes as the city sounds fade into a distant hum. "What's the point of living like this?" she whispers, her voice trembling with despair. "Why do I feel so empty?" Meera questions, her voice barely audible above the city's drone. The modern apartment, once a symbol of success, now feels like a gilded cage around Meera. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows dance as Meera's anger fills the room. She slams the phone onto the bed, the springs groaning under the force of her despair. Meera grabs a bottle of whiskey, seeking solace in its depths. She pours a generous amount into a glass, the amber liquid reflecting her turmoil. Her eyes glisten with unshed tears as she stares at the ceiling. Meera's voice echoes in her mind. "Maybe it would be better if I just disappeared?" In the heart of Mumbai, Meera's weary steps echo her profound exhaustion. The city's relentless noise diminishes as her gaze finds an unexpected sanctuary. A small, unassuming church emerges from the urban chaos, a beacon unnoticed until now. An unseen force tugs at her, drawing her towards the sacred space with irresistible allure. Drawn by an inexplicable pull, Meera's steps falter, her heart leading her towards the church's embrace. Meera steps into the church, leaving the chaotic world behind. The sacred space embraces her with a profound silence. She approaches the altar, where a towering cross stands. Meera kneels, her eyes fixed on the figure above, a silent plea forming. Tears begin to stream down her face, each drop a testament to her vulnerability. In a moment of raw honesty, she whispers, "Jesus, I don't know you, but if you are real, please, save me." Meera kneels in the solemn silence of the church, tears streaming down her face. A profound warmth begins to envelop Meera, a gentle tide washing over her despair. The initial despair fades, giving way to a fragile sense of hope. In the quiet sanctuary, Meera finds solace, as her face reflects a subtle shift from despair to budding hope. In the quiet of her apartment, Meera sits peacefully, the Bible open on her lap. Her face is calm, and a soft glow illuminates the sacred words she reads. Finding solace, she highlights a verse that speaks directly to her heart. The shadows of past anxieties fade as serenity envelops her. The panic attacks now a distant memory. Sunlight bathes Meera's apartment, illuminating her peaceful solitude. Meera holds the phone to her ear, a serene smile gracing her lips. In a moment of profound forgiveness, Meera whispers, "I forgive you." Her voice softens, filled with newfound tranquility as she says, "I've finally found peace." The room glows with the warmth of acceptance, a sanctuary of serenity. The call ends, leaving Meera in a tranquil stillness, enveloped by the quiet promise of a new beginning. Sunlight paints a modest apartment as Meera and Anna find themselves adrift in a sea of unspoken words. With a deep, steadying breath, Meera moves towards her mother, the silence about to break. Kneeling before Anna, Meera gently clasps her mother's hands, her voice trembling with years of unspoken emotions as she says, "Mom, I know things have been hard. I've missed you so much." Anna's hardened gaze softens under Meera's touch as she whispers, her voice thick with emotion. "Oh, Meera, I've missed you too, more than you know." As years of bitterness dissolve, Meera pleads, "Can we please put the past behind us? Anna replies, "Yes, darling, let's start over." Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, a typical office scene unfolds. Amidst the chaos, Meera sits bathed in an inner peace, her smile a beacon in the mundane. Her colleagues exchange furtive glances, a silent question lingering in their curious eyes. "Why do you look so peaceful these days?" Meera's quiet revelation fills the room. "Because I found the one who never leaves me, Jesus." The dim light casts long shadows across Meera's apartment, a stark reflection of the unease gripping her heart. News of the company's downsizing hits her like a cold wave, silencing all but the dread within. Instead of collapsing, Meera finds strength in devotion, kneeling beside her bed in quiet resilience. With hands clasped tightly, she seeks guidance, her closed eyes a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. Meera enters her boss's office, her steps measured as she anticipates the unknown. Under the sterile fluorescent lights, Meera's boss gestures towards a chair, the mahogany desk, a barrier between them. Instead of the expected dismissal, my boss outlines a new job opportunity with a better salary and a healthier work environment. I am stunned and grateful. A wave of relief washes over me, and I can't help but smile. Under the vast night sky, Meera sits on her balcony, lost in contemplation as starlight bathes her in a soft glow. Memories of her darkest days flood her mind, a stark reminder of the long journey she has traveled. Tears begin to stream down Meera's face, each drop a testament to her resilience and the joy of overcoming adversity. In a moment of profound gratitude, Meera's tears transform into a radiant expression of joy, her heart overflowing with thankfulness. In the hush of her apartment, Meera kneels by her bed, a solitary figure in quiet devotion, her fingers tighten as she bows her head. In a moment of serene gratitude, Meera speaks from her heart. "Jesus, you saved me." Her voice trembles with emotion as she acknowledges, "Not just from my problems." She pauses, a profound realization washing over her, "but from myself." Meera walks along the vibrant Mumbai street, her presence now radiating confidence and serenity. A radiant smile graces Meera's face, reflecting an inner peace that transforms her every step. She shares her joy with the bustling crowds, her positivity rippling through the busy street. Each glance and gesture from Meera reflects a newfound sense of purpose and happiness. The once familiar Mumbai street now mirrors Meera's inner transformation, bathed in her radiant light. Meera approaches the church, a sanctuary of hope on the corner. She steps inside, leaving the world behind. The quiet of the church envelops her. Before the altar, she kneels, her heart brimming with gratitude. In humble prayer, she finds peace. The cross stands as a symbol of her transformation.